scratch.
This experience was actually very different because coming from the city, we're not exactly used to village life or anything. So I got the chance to stay in the cob house, which is sort of like a mud hut, where the walls are made of mud. And the facilities were amazing. We had everything we needed. We had a proper toilet, we had proper beds.
Govardhan Eco Village is about 2.5 hours northeast of Mumbai in a very beautiful rural village area of Maharashtra.
We had a lot of peaceful time in our rooms but it was very interesting the way that they were constructed because they were made of cow dung and they were made of mud. And the insulation was amazing because when we came it was extremely hot and then as soon as we went inside the rooms it was cool. And the opposite happened during the day.
This place is very special. Certainly it's unique in India and perhaps unique in the whole world. It's like a retreat center. It's like a spa. It's like an ashram. It's a place that's designed as an experiment to merge environmentalism, animal rights, and bhakti.
It's different food and it's all organic and it's grown here, so that's different. And we've formed new habits like sitting on the floor and eating with our hands, staying in a different way. So it's been really nice.
So it was your first time sitting on the floor and taking food?
Yeah, we usually eat on tables.
Okay.
And we got the experience of milking cows and just doing aarti, and so it was definitely an enriching experience.
I milked a cow for the first time, which was like quite fun.
How's the experience in this village?
It's a different experience because I never stayed in like a village before and I liked it.
To expect, and we thought that like there'll be veg and food and with no onion and stuff like that, but the food was like so good and we didn't even realize that it didn't have all the stuff.
You don't need to use like all these really modern materials and all these harmful chemicals and stuff still you can still use science and you can still like make a place that's so beautiful and that's so nice.
We get 3,000 millimeters of rain annually. So the rainwater hits against those mountains, the Sahyadri mountain ranges, and flows down and collects here. And it is sufficient water for us to irrigate our fields for up to 6 to 7 months every year. The majority of India's population, which is 1.2 billion, lives in the villages. So one of the very important requirements to develop a village is how can water be conserved.
The process begins here. As you can see, the raw sewage is falling and there are some screens. The first chamber is called screen chamber, where we are trying to separate floating solids. This is the raw water where we began, and this is the treated water.
The uniqueness of this place comes from the fact that every waste is becoming a precious resource. That cow dung becomes a fertilizer for earth. He needs fire or energy for cooking his food, and therefore all of the cow dung we utilize for biogas plant. We need to make houses, so we use the same earth, and we have created 250,000 bricks. We call this a symbiotic recycling model. Flushing your toilet, you are contributing to the growth of a papaya. You are contributing to the growth of flowers.
Yeah, we went to the nursery, the swimming pool, we went to the pit to play when we were running around and playing it for the bonfire. Okay. We went to the cow shed, which was really nice, and we milked the cows. And we saw the donkeys, the goats. We trekked up the mountains and we reached really high points, so it was really fun.
Okay, so you wish to come some more times here?
Yeah, I would definitely come again.
It's a privilege for us to be able to see the stars at night because coming from the city, we don't get that often. But you know, we're able to see all the constellations and the stars, and It's an amazing experience being here, and you know, the air is really fresh.
Spent like the last 4 days over here, and we all were divided into different groups, and we did lots of activities. Like we went on a trek, like up a mountain, like for 5 kilometers, and we had a treasure hunt over here. And every day, twice a day, we used to say prayers or anything that we wanted to share with the others. So that was a really great experience.
They show how you can live a proper, full, wholesome lifestyle without having, you know, a lot of technology with you or wasting electricity or something, and just being at peace with nature. So I really loved these past 5 days and all the bonding that's happened among my friends. Just like, it's been refreshing, and I think it's really been soul cleansing over here. So, yeah.
It was a lot of fun meeting and talking to your friends, because we got to know a lot of people over here, and the ashram was really nice. The people over here were really nice, and the food was good. So overall, it was a really good experience.
One of the greatest management gurus says that the greatest management challenge of the 21st century is managing oneself.
Many corporate heads are having seminars and retreats here. And they also see alternative ways by which they could focus their own corporations.